Hello friends, welcome to our channel, Rascolebla Reviews. In this video, I am going to share a review of Mazda MX-5. The current generation of the Mazda MX-5, codenamed the ND, was brilliant when it launched in 2015. And because it's such a timeless concept, it hasn't aged a day. It also helps that Mazda has kept it fresh with model year tweaks here and there, some small, some quite significant. Ironically, the MX-5's success found a counterpoint almost immediately in the lukewarm reception and ailing sales figures that greeted the all-new Lotus Elan, which emerged only a few months later, lumbered as it was by a higher price, lumpier looks, and front-wheel drive. The first MX-5, the NA, was arguably the model's dynamic high point. Its successors were generally very good too, but they became progressively more powerful, bigger, heavier, and that bit less exciting to drive. Until the current ND generation, that is. It was a return to the old template. Shorter, lower, wider, and most importantly, lighter than its predecessor, the ND MX-5 comes with a choice of either 1.5 or 2.0-liter naturally aspirated petrol engines and the promise of unparalleled jinbeitai, the manufacturer's catch-all term for oneness between car and driver. Is the Mazda MX-5 available as a plug-in hybrid or electric? No. The weight that current electrified powertrains bring with them is anathema to the philosophy of the current MX-5. Mazda is committed to keeping the MX-5 alive, however. In the first instance, this means that the current car will be developed to comply with the GSR-2 safety regulations, but Mazda has yet to commit to a future powertrain strategy for the MX-5. What are the main rivals to the Mazda MX-5? As the world's best-selling roadster, the Mazda MX-5 has effectively scared away any direct rivals. If you want a small two-seater convertible with rear-wheel drive, then the Mazda and the much more hardcore Caterham 7 are the only game in town. The Audi TT is going off sale soon, and the BMW Z4 is much less of a driver's car. If you don't mind, or even want a roof, then the Toyota GR86 delivers a similarly uncomplicated and even more focused driving experience, though getting a spot on the waiting list will be tough. Other driver-focused options include small hot hatches, such as Ford Fiesta ST and Hyundai i20N, while the only other remaining small drop-top is the Mini convertible. How much power does the Mazda MX-5 have? There are two engines to choose from for the Mazda MX-5, both naturally aspirated four-cylinder petrol units. The entry-level 1.5-liter delivers 129 bhp and the 2.0-liter 181 bhp. What gearbox options are there for the Mazda MX-5? As standard, all versions of the Mazda MX-5 get a 6-speed manual gearbox, while a 6-speed automatic is available as option on the 2.0-liter. Where is the Mazda MX-5 built? Mazda has several factories around the world, but the MX-5 is built exclusively at its Hiroshima facility in Japan. Assembled on the same line were at one point the Abarth and Fiat 124 Spider models, which used the same structure and interior as the Mazda, but different styling and powertrains. How many generations of the Mazda MX-5 have there been? Launched in 1989, the Mazda MX-5 is the world's most successful two-seater sports car, with well over 1 million having been sold over 4 generations. The original set the template that the subsequent models have barely deviated from, each boasting similar exterior dimensions and curb weight. The first MX-5 arrived in 1989, followed by the second, third, and fourth generation models in 1997, 2005, and 2014, respectively. It is likely that there will be a 5th generation, but it is unknown when that might appear. Range at a glance. Ever since its launch in 2015, the ND generation MX-5 has been available with a 1.5-liter 4-cylinder and a 2.0-liter 4-cylinder, both naturally aspirated. In 2018, both got updated, but while the changes for the 1.5 were mild, the 2.0-liter got an extra 23 bhp and a 700 RPM higher redline. All MX-5s come with a 6-speed manual gearbox as standard, but the 2.0-liter can be optioned with a 6-speed torque converter automatic. Through the years, trim levels have come and gone, and there have been more special editions than stars in the universe.